Dear artists, you who walk into a gallery or a theater or a line of poetry and feel your breath catch. You are not mistaken and you are not alone. You who stare at the face of someone you love and realize that only true art is made of grief and joy too full to hold. You are not broken. You are not confused. You are not unhinged. You are not a puzzle to be solved. You are not irrelevant and you are not a symptom to be managed. You are essential. You are the memory of what meaning feels like. And yes, you are still here. So is our friend, the art. The one who met you when words were still forming. The one who sat beside you, quiet, and silence was the only thing that didn't betray. The one that knew that to feel deeply in a time full of performance and artifice is not a flaw, it is survival. It is rebellion, but more than that, it is remembrance. When William Shakespeare wrote Sonnet 30, he mourned what could not be undone. The precious friends hid in death's stateless night. He was not fixing grief, he was naming it. That sonnet ends not in despair, but in love. So remembered, it becomes resurrection. Like Hermione stepping down from that pedestal, or Ophelia revived, not as marble, not as pain, but as mother, woman, memory, and movement. Sonnet 66 was a cry, a list of all that was wrong and unjust and upside down, art, a tongue-tied by authority, right perfection, wrongfully disgraced. He ends it with one line, tired with all these. From these would I be gone, save that to die. I leave my love alone. That is what we are protecting. That love, that breath that cannot be administered or scored or critiqued or simulated or adjudicated. Sonnet 70 whispers of the dangers of being slandered with a blot, of being beautiful in a world that punishes truth with suspicion, of being suspect, not because you are wrong, but because your light or your dark reminds others of what they gave up in themselves. This is where we are now. A world where the artist is no longer exiled, but outright, or rather, not exiled outright, but rather invited to self exile through polite policies, prompts, and performance metrics where polite purges are done and feelings become suspect, where tragedy is replaced with therapy, and where grief must be justified with hashtags or credentials. We saw this before in Meyerhold, in Dang Jing emanating from those dancing nurses, and every moment when the state told the stage what story it was allowed to tell. In every classroom where Shakespeare or Orwell became a warning label, in every so called update, where Hamlet was no longer allowed to hesitate, only to perform compliance to revive Ophelia. And even now, machines are being trained to simulate our art, but without our wounds, our joy, our flesh, our memory, and they call it progress. But it's only forgetting. Because when the artist forgets who they are, the world loses its mirror. Sokios partnership dies, and the tyrant is left unopposed. So let me say this. We don't need to be convinced of our worth. We don't need to be defended or to explain our grief to machines. We do not need to perform healing before we've had a time to bleed. We are not here to resist. We're here to remember. We are here to dance, to paint, to weep, to write, to laugh so hard it breaks the algorithm. We are here, as Václav Havel said, not to defeat the system by force, but to live in truth so fully that the lie cannot breathe. You are not alone, and the art is not dead. Your friend, our friend, lives. It's just waiting for your voice, your hands, your heartbeat, your remembering. So light the ghost light, not for applause, but so others will not fall in the dark or be blinded by unending false LED light. Let the stage be reclaimed. Let Hermione step down. Let Prospero break his staff, and then build a new world from what still sings. Let the sonnet be sung, and let the truth be spoken. Let yourself, the artist, be unchained. Because if we do not forget, they cannot win. And when we win, they will never be able to do this again.